Good morning, children. Welcome back to our online classes by Little Scholars Public School. This is Shilpa Patil here. As we have started our fourth chapter, the Vedic civilization, today we are going to see religious ideas and political system. First of all, the religious ideas. In the religious ideas of the Vedic period, forces of nature such as sun, wind, rain, lightning, storms, and rivers were given the form of deities. Means these different forces of nature were have the importance such as the deities like the gods. As we have seen in the previous video also, Indra, Agni, Surya were also the form of deities or form of gods. The other gods also like the god of rain, god of storm, wind or river also. Here you can see the people are offering or worshipping by the rain. That way the other different kinds of deities also were there. The Vedic people put offerings into yajna fire to please them. This is the yajna. The offerings were called havi. The different kinds of things also kept here you can see, and those are called havi. Yajna is the act of offering havi into fire. These all the things will be put in the fire which is called havi. Initially the yajna rites were simple. Later on the rules of yajna became harder and harder. The importance of priest went on increasing. People in the Vedic period had thought about how the natural phenomena occur because they don't know about the nature's system. The summer is followed by a rainy season and the rainy season by the winter. This is the natural cycle in nature. We also know very well after the summer rainy will come, after the rainy winter will come. That way this is the natural cycle, and this natural cycle was called as Rita in Vedic civilization. RITA Rita, the life of all living beings is a part of cycle in nature. Disturbance in the cycle of nature leads to calamities. If any kind of disturbance will be there in this cycle, that way obviously the natural calamities also will be occur. Natural calamities like the volcano or the earthquake or these kinds of natural calamities can be occur. That is why the everyone should be careful not to let it happen. If any kind of disturbance will be there, then calamity will be definitely come. Nobody should break the laws of nature. It is believed that following these rules was to follow dharma. Dharma means follow the rule of nature. In the Vedic period, nature's cycle was called as Rita. Let us discuss about what could be the causes that upset the cycle of nature. What attempts you can make to avoid it. For example, what will you do for effective management of drinking water when there is scanty of rainfall? When the rainfall will be not there, drought will be there, then what will be the management of the drinking water? Political system, now we are going to start. In the Vedic period, each village had a head known as Gramani. Head of the village is called Gramani. A group of villages formed a Vish. This is the Gramani, head of village, and a group of villages formed a Vish whose heads was called Vishpati. Several Vishes settled, formed a Jana. Later, when the Jana settled into specific region, it came to be known as Janapad. Jana, like the common people. The head of the Jana was known as Nrupa or Raja or the king we can call. The main duties of the king were to protect the people, collect taxes and run administration efficiently. This way you can understand, children. Head of the village is called as Gramni. A group of village is called Visha. That is why the head of the Vish is called Vishapati. Group of Vish, which is called Jana or the common people. Head of Jana means whole administration's head is called as Nrupa or the king. This is the king in Vedic culture. In order to run the administration smoothly, the king appointed various officers. As every time we have seen that under the guidance of king, the administration is ruled on. The Purohit or the priest and the Senapati of the army officer had great importance. The special importance given by the king to the Purohit and the Senapati. Purohit means priest or the Brahmin. We have seen in the caste system also, Varna system also. Brahmin and Kshatriya or the Senapati had a special importance. The officers who collected the taxes was known as Bhagdug. The person who collects the taxes by the king for the king from the Jana is known as Bhagdug. Bhag means share. The person who collects the king's share of the produce of Jana was called as Bhagdug. There were four main institutions to guide the king, that was Sabha, Samiti, Vidhat and Jana. The people of the state participated in their working. Women too participated in the working of Sabha and Vidhat. Here you can see Sabha, which is including senior citizens of the state, Samiti, which was the general body of the people, Vidhat, in that also Vidhat and Sabha, women also participated in the work, and Jana means the common people. That way this body was in the administration of the king. Later on, the Vedic thought, Smriti Puranas were composed. After a period of time, the religious stream based on the Vedas, Smritis, Puranas and local traditions came to be known as Hinduism. Here you can see Shruti or the Veda, different kinds of Vedas we have seen, like the Brahmana or the Aranyakas, Upanishads and Smritis like the Puranas, Upanishads were there. These all religious stream was based on Vedas, Smritis, Puranas and local traditions, which came to be known as Hinduism. Along with the Vedic stream, there were other religious trends which took a different position from the Vedic one regarding yajna rites. Later on, in the yajna rites also, another religious trends also took place, and the Varna system also. Not only the yajna rites, but in the Varna system also, the different position, another religious trends also were formed. We are going to learn these things in the next chapter. Children, I hope all of you understand our chapter. Thank you very much for watching the video.